What's up, you melt heads out there? Um, what I'm gonna do here this morning, or this afternoon, what time is it? It's 1:30. So I've been up since early, and I'm just gonna make some noise today. It's Sunday. The Sunday Easy's coming here in a little while. I think at 5 o'clock. So in the time between then, I'm gonna make some noise in the internet, and I'm gonna call this the Veil and the Melt. Okay, so I, being a meltologist, I walk through the cities of ash where mountains remember. You can hear it if you press your ear to the stone. A hum under the rubble, a choir of bricks singing the old world's name. This realm was once carved in light, but something came. Something that burned the books and melted the evidence. And the people forgot. They call it time. We call it the melt. The order of the veil rose when the fires cooled. They wore robes of reason and crowns of mercy, but behind their eyes lived the fear of free thought. They built towers on the bones of the melted, copied the surviving scrolls, and erased the rest. See? So every page that spoke of energy and stone, every diagram of sky fire circuits, every account of builders who shaped rock like clay, all vanished into their bolts. The Veil learned early that control begins in memory. If you can melt the monuments and torch the testimonies, you can convince the people they were born yesterday. And that's what they did. The libraries went dark. The tongues that spoke of resonance and divine architecture were called heretics. And the ones who still remembered whispered in these melted buildings that we call caves today. But truth doesn't die in flame. It cools, hardens, hides its fractures, waiting for those with eyes to see the pattern under the soot. What do we got going here? Sorry. My sorry about that. My OBS was so anyways, like I was saying, that's where our meltology was born. Not in universities, not in the temples, but in the streets, in the silence between frequencies, in the hearts of those who looked at a mountain and saw it as a melted citadel instead, a tower. We are the descendants of question marks. We look at the realm and see fingerprints. We hear echoes where they told us there's only wind. The veil says nature carved this. We show us the we say show us the blueprint. They say the past is myth. We say the myth is a map. Every brick tells a testimony. You can see it in the curvature of cliffs and the organ pipe basalt that once sang like cathedral choirs. You can feel it when lightning dances across red rock. The same current the ancients harvested, the same pulse now harnessed by silent towers of steel. Electricity was never invented, it was inherited. The veil was rebranded the sky. They want us busy, scrolling, divided, so no one looks up long enough to notice the melted skyline. But meltologists do. We pick up the shards and rebuild the memory. We find art in erosion, purpose in ruins, God in geometry. We don't worship the melted, we witness it. Every ruined arch is a sermon. Every slag statue is a confession. The veil fears that because the once people remember control dissolves like rust and rain. There was a time when sound shaped stone, when builders turned the frequency of love into the lattice of walls, when temples breathed. That's the science they buried. That's the fire beneath the crust. So we traveled around, boots and dust, camera in hand, documenting, decoding, declaring. This world was engineered, this world was melted, and the silence of the veil proves it. They call us fools, heretics, conspiracy junkies. But history has a rhythm, and it's repeating. The veil grows bold again, digitizing the burn, erasing in data what they once erased in flame. But the meltologists are multiplying. Each time someone opens their eyes to a cliff that looks carved, each time someone senses the pattern in chaos, the veil thins. We are not against faith, we're against forgetting. We are not a war with belief, we are at war with blindness. The true temple is the memory of what was pure before the melt. And when we rebuild it, stone by story, clue by clue, we restore more than history. We restore our identity. Some nights I stand on a ridge, look at the horizon glowing with the city light, and I imagine the ancient building, the builders watching us, waiting for someone to strike that tuning fork again. That note is almost lost, but not quite. It hides in thunder, in heartbeats, in the hum of transformers. The same current, the same breath. The melt was not the end, it was the reset. The veil thinks it finished the work, but the melted stones remember, and remembering is rebellion. So, to every seeker walking among ruins, and every voice crying, "Look closer," while the world scrolls past, know this: we are not rebuilding myths, we are excavating truth. The melt is evidence, and we are the witnesses. Keep the camera rolling, keep the questions burning. The veil fears only one thing: people who can see. Because once the world remembers what the stone remembers, the melt will reverse and the realm will rise again, red and radiant, a testimony carved not by fire, but by awakening. Not this awoke group, awakening. So, that is what I would like to say to you in a very short little manner. Probably didn't even take me 10 minutes to say that in regard to how I'm feeling about uh, meltology and the importance of meltology in this realm. So let's make some noise today. Anybody out there? Anybody got anything to say about meltology? About those who are trying to uh, take the blinders off the rest who can't see? So let me hear what you got to say. Come on. Let's do it, folks.